Okay, so boom, you're 12 years old, you just got home from school.
Your backpack is half open. You don't even know realistically if you have homework yet.
And now you're posted up in front of the TV with a fruit roll-up and one of your socks is missing.
But it's okay, because iCarly is on.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So Freddie is running around with this big futuristic camera and it's giving cinema. Like shaky handheld Blair Witch vibes, but make it Nickelodeon. And then you find yourself wondering, what kind of camera is that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that camera is called the Canon XL1. And suddenly you're not just watching a show, you're plotting on the camera.
Because you want it.
Well, 20-something years later,
damn,
I bought the camera. The actual Canon XL1. The camcorder that basically shot the entire early internet. Or most of it anyway. And today we are unboxing it, breaking it down, and maybe, just maybe, bringing back the web show era? I don't know, we'll see. All right, so let's talk history. The Canon XL1 came out in 1997, which was the era of the Spice Girls' Titanic and that weird, irrational Y2K paranoia. This baby cost around $4,000 to $5,000 when it first dropped, which is equivalent to a professional cinema camera that you can buy today. But back then it was designed for indie filmmakers, student films, broadcasts, and apparently teen celebrities on fictional web shows. It gave I make films, not videos.
And it uses mini DV tapes, which are basically SD cards if they were physical, fragile, and could get destroyed if you look at them the wrong way.
So the camera was actually used for a couple of films around that time. 28 Days Later is the one that pops up the most. There are also some other low budget indie filmmakers who've used this camera a lot back in the day. People chose the XL1 because it looked serious, it shot like a dream, and it made you feel like Spielberg, but on a student budget. It was the go-to for indie filmmakers, high school AV club, and anyone trying to make YouTube before YouTube was a thing. Let's get into the layout.
Tech time with Freddie.
So when I first got this camera, I did not realize how heavy it would be. And honestly, now I understand why Freddie was so bold.
Damn. I feel like I gotta start doing push-ups if I'm gonna be holding this camera.
But it has this like fake professional type of vibe to it that can make any footage look like a TLC special or an MTV reality show.
I want my MTV.
So basically, perfection. So this thing has buttons, like actual clicky, twisty, push-pop buttons that make you feel like you're launching a space shuttle.
I'm having a wonderful time!
On one side, you got the exposure controls, a lens release button, manual iris settings, and this chunky selector wheel that turns the camera on and off. There's also these retro cool knobs you push in and out and you twist it. Audio controls, playback controls. There's even an adjustable viewfinder.
It's bulky, it's clunky, and it kind of smells like the early 2000s, but in a good way. And yeah, there are way more buttons than what I'm saying, but if I explain them all, that would turn into a 3-part documentary, and I don't got time for that. He wasn't even hitting the gym, he was just lugging around this thing all day. Now let's compare cameras. Let's be clear, the XL1 was not filming the iCarly web show. I know. Sucks. That would have been done on proper studio gear. But this camera, it was a prop. The visual, the personality. Freddie didn't just hold the camera, he held this camera. Here's a side-by-side with the Panasonic palm quarter. You'll notice that the XL1 footage is richer, way more contrasty, and actually holds detail and highlights, and while the palm quarter is out there turning every light bulb into a supernova. So I bought the camera, I unboxed it, turned it on, and now I'm low-key tempted to bring back the web show. Think iCarly reboot, but make it Y2K aesthetic, chaotic, good energy, Gen Z editing, and absolutely no budget. I don't know, episode 2 might just be the premiere. We'll see, like I said. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
All eyes, hello. Boy, I tell you, it's hot. And I feel like that's the one that's like weighing everything down. Hot.